everyone, and if you clicked on this video, you might be thinking, hey, I thought this was a come lose weight with me video. Why is this chick sitting here in a suit jacket? Okay, there's a reason for this, you guys. I'm Dr. Dawn Hamby. I'm a business consultant and executive coach, and I help professional men and women, that's right, men and women both, uncover their best selves at work so that they can nail the job interview, land the promotion, and show up every day with more passion and purpose. I wanted to let you know that as a business consultant and coach, feeling confident, feeling great in your own skin is such a big piece of being able to conquer the workforce, to bring your best. So as you know, if you've been following us for a while, that's my specialty, working with folks on their leadership and their culture. But I also know as a busy career professional that if I don't feel good in my own skin, how am I going to be able to show my clients how to bring their A game to the office? Well, you guys, these kinds of challenges we all face. It does not matter what your career is. It does not matter what your social standing is, your hobbies, what have you. If life has given you a curveball or two and your health isn't exactly where you want it to be, then you've come to the right place, because you and I this year are going to lose weight together, but not just losing weight. We're going to get healthier, whatever that looks like for you. For me personally, the past couple of years have been challenging. We lost my mom. If you've been following us, you know this already. For those of you that are new, we spent about 5 years taking care of my mom, who was suffering from a debilitating stroke and Alzheimer's. You guys, it was a double whammy. And if you know anything about losing a loved one to a disease like that, it is so infuriating. I had just gotten to my goal weight. Now, I have been lucky that because I've been active so much of my life, I did not struggle with my weight. But when I hit my 40s, y'all, my hormones, everything kind of went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and it was a real challenge. So I got that worked out. I felt great. I used intermittent fasting and just a Mediterranean diet and a great relationship with exercise to get that off and to be at my goal. So if you want more information about how I did that the last time and why all that worked for me and how I'm going to incorporate that this time, check out the videos below. I'll be sure to link that. So I invite you to join me with this new challenge, because during my mom's illness, you guys, I really suffered from a lot of guilt about that. I've got some other videos that explain a little bit more about why. But basically, in a nutshell, you guys, she struggled with her weight her whole life. And the fact that I didn't, and the fact that I was able to lose weight and keep it off, even with my hormones going up and down, and this was way before you had the option for Ozempic and things like that. I wish I had that back in the day. But in any case, you guys, it was really crazy because I was actually in my best shape when I was taking care of her. But then after her passing, I started stress eating. I started coping with food. So looking back on that, I know intellectually that I needed to do that to heal. That was my way of coping with a great loss. When you lose your mom, it is such a different loss, at least in my experience, compared to anything else. And so I had to take that guilt off my shoulders. I had to take that shame and blame that, oh, here I am in the business of setting goals and achieving them. And how come I backtracked? Well, now I realize I didn't backtrack at all. This is what I needed to get to the other side. So if you're facing a challenge, maybe with your health, maybe some of that is self-imposed because, like me, stress eating can be a way to handle it, then come join me, because I'm going to pull out those same tools out of my toolbox, and I'm going to make sure that I get back to my goals in 2026, and not just my fitness goals. I'm going to make sure I get better quality sleep. I'm going to work on making sure I get my waters in. I'm going to make sure I'm doing 3 to 4 strength training workouts. I have lots of videos on everything from time management to mindset, all the things you need to be successful in your career. But I also have a health and wellness section on my YouTube channel. So that's where you're going to find this series, along with my other videos about intermittent fasting and longer fasts, because I plan on doing all of that again this time. I enjoy using the longer fast once I get to my goals as a way to recalibrate my body's set point. And plus, there's a lot of other health benefits. So I'll be doing that in real time, and I invite you to join me. So you guys, this is the first of 4 videos we're launching in this new series. This is the one where I'm going to kind of take you through the basics of my plan. I'm even going to give you a little insight to how I break my fast, kind of the foods that I'm eating. I'm going to take you upstairs to my office. This is my husband's office. Isn't it a little bit of fabulous? I decorated this myself, just saying. But my office I like even more. It's got a great view from the upstairs. I've got a little playpen for our 2 furry children, Roxy and MJ. You'll get to meet them later, our furry children, AKA our wonderful pets. Well, they're really our children. That's how we think of it, since we are empty nesters now. Our other 2 daughters have left us to live their own lives. How dare they? But in any event, you guys, I want to kind of show you the layout of my office because you're going to see how I'm going to get a little cardio in addition to my strength training. It's going to be a real easy way that you too, if you're interested, can set your office up whenever you work from home so that you can get those extra steps in. Then I'm going to take you to where the dogs hang out most of the time. This is where they have their crate time. We've converted it into sort of like our entertainment rooms. This is where we have our big television, our piano, all the things so we can hang out and have fun. And I have set up sort of a weight or strength training section in that room. And I'm going to show you that because I want you to have the option to work out at home if you can't get to the gym. Now, my husband and I love doing our workouts at the gym too, and I like seeing it as a treat. They've got this massage chair that, oh my gosh, it's amazing. So when I get done with strength training, especially because I have back issues, it feels so great to have this massage and treat myself to that. So again, guys, we're going to cover all that and more. If you want that free cheat sheet, don't forget to give us a thumbs up on this video. Check out the links. Now, if you want a deeper dive and you want to invest a little bit more in your health and you want all the insider secrets of exactly what I'm going to do, including my calories, my macros, exactly how I approach my food, cooking, what I have on the go. If you want before and after pictures and be part of our community of men and women who are going to be getting healthier this year and setting those goals, I also have some other options I think you would really love. So be sure to check that out, you guys. All right. Well, enough of this intro. Let's get over to the kitchen and I'm going to show you in a different outfit, of course, because we're getting ready to work out later today. But let's head to the kitchen and let me share with you what today's first meal of the day looks like. Now, don't forget, if you want more information about the fasting videos, be sure to click here or wherever it shows up on your screen. I'll also have those linked in the description box below. All right, see you in the kitchen. Hey guys, as promised, I wanted to take you through just a quick overview of how I break my fast and what my goals are with my nutrition. With my plan, it is 90% nutrition, 10% exercise. But when I say 10% exercise, it's not that I'm not doing more than just 10% in a whole week. What I mean by that is my main goal is to track my calories, my macros, to make sure I'm eating enough real food. That is the priority. I'm not going crazy with the workouts. Now, because I am 59 and I'm wanting to enter this new chapter in my 60s in my best shape ever, my goal is to build muscle. But I don't want to work out every day. I'm a busy career woman. Listen, I want to have my glass of wine as well and relax. So for me, what's doable is 4 times a week. So I am doing that. I'll tell you more about my exercise portion of my plan. But I know for me, especially because I travel a lot for work, my husband and I are on the road 3 weeks out of 4. So I promise you folks, if I can lose weight having to eat in a restaurant so often, I know you can too. So when I am home, I oftentimes will go ahead and make something. If I'm going to be busy at meetings and I won't be home for lunch or dinner, then I meal prep as much as I can, and then I make smart choices at the restaurant. So I will definitely film some restaurant segments for you and give you more specifics. So let's start with one of my goals. I make sure that I have 30 grams of protein. It's so important as you're building muscle, and it's important as we age as women and as men too. Now, I'm not always on the go. Today I am a little bit. I've had a bunch of meetings already this morning, and I don't have time to make breakfast and make lunch. So it is now 1 o'clock. I usually break my fast between 12 and 1. And since I'm hungry and I don't want to be starving while I'm making something, then I'm going to break my fast with one of my favorite brands. This is Premier Protein. They're not sponsoring this video. I just love them because they're one of the lower calorie, best tasting, and very low sugar protein shakes. So ladies, whichever protein shake you love, this one's called Indulgence. It's their salted caramel truffle, so yummy. I also love their chocolate peanut butter and their dark chocolate. But I order these from Amazon. This one actually I picked up at the grocery store, but most of the time I order it through Amazon. I do a variety pack. They also have a delicious birthday cake flavor. But I find as a busy professional, having something on the go that's easy is great. Now, because a protein shake that's pre-packaged, it's going to have a lot of maybe other ingredients we may not want on there. I try not to do this every day, but at least maybe 2 or 3 times a week, I'm guaranteeing my protein by throwing in a shake. Other times then I'm cooking. So as I'm cooking today, I'm not going to take you through the recipe, but I found a great one. In fact, I will link some amazing resources with other fitness influencers who I adore. I will give you lots of information about that in the resource section of the notes. So click on that description to find out more about that. So I encourage you to follow other fitness influencers, to do some research, and even ask ChatGPT for some recipes. And what my recipes have to have is flavor, definitely high protein, mixed in with some healthy fats. So I'm going to do a ground chicken sort of breakfast hash that's going to have a little bit of avocado, black beans, cheese, and potatoes. I'm not anti-carb by any means. That really works for me because I love my carbs. I'm not giving up my carbs. I would rather take longer to lose weight and get to my goals and still be able to enjoy carbs. Now, I'm not having a gazillion carbs a day. Usually that's around 160 in terms of my macros. But as a result, I'm able to enjoy the pasta, the potatoes, things like that. Now, do I look for some healthier options? Yeah, a lot of times I'll have a sweet potato, which is a little healthier than a white potato. But this recipe calls for white potato. One white potato is not going to kill my goals, okay? It's all about the balance. Do I love pasta? Absolutely. But if I'm making it myself, oftentimes I'll pick the high protein pasta, or I use that spaghetti squash, which is so good. Now, my husband doesn't think it tastes like pasta. So there are times when I will cook a spaghetti squash, use the fork to get that pasta. It's really so easy, by the way. I thought that would be hard. And that will be my pasta and he'll have the regular pasta. Do I always do that? No, I don't. We eat at Italian restaurants a lot of the time. I'm just going to be aware of how much caloric intake that's going to be, right? Because your calorie budget is a budget. So if you spend a lot on dinner, like tonight is date night, so you know what? It's going to be a higher calorie meal. So that's why I'm going to be very lean during the day so I can enjoy that wonderful cocktail, glass of wine, a wonderful dinner with my husband. But because portion sizes, by the way, have gotten huge, there's some great YouTube videos about why America was thin in the 1970s. And the takeaway is restaurant portions were like this, and now they're like this. So if you're like me and you can have an indulgent dinner and eat only half of it and feel satisfied because you get to look forward to that later in the week, then do that. If not, you'll have to be a little bit more strategic with your choices, okay? But I'm the kind of person who I would rather have half of an amazing lasagna, 1 glass of wine, 1 tiny little serving of the bread, versus doing like some boring, skinless, boneless with no flavor chicken and a bunch of steamed broccoli. Like, I can't live like that, people. So in any case, you guys, do what works for you. All right, I'm going to go ahead and enjoy my protein shake. I'm going to make my meal. And then for this part of the video, you guys, I'll be sure to insert some pictures, at least my picture of what I'm going to have for brunch today, to kind of give you an idea of what the portion sizes are and what the macros. Now, this is going to substitute for, this is actually going to be breakfast and lunch for me. And I'm not having any snacks because I am going to go out to eat at a restaurant tonight. So my calories are going to be a little bit lower. Usually I only have maybe 500 or 600 calories or less for the rest of the evening because I prefer to have a bigger breakfast and a bigger lunch. I like to have something sweet around 3 o'clock. So I kind of break up my lunch with dessert. Or sometimes I'll have that dessert after dinner, when you just want a little something sweet. And in fact, I'll link this recipe below as well. This is from another fitness influencer. I love her, so I'll link all of her resources so you can go check those out. But this is her fudgy brownie recipe. So it's in the pan. It's ready to get in the oven this afternoon. So I'll have to let you know what I think about that. But it's high protein and yummy. Now, does this mean I never have a real brownie or a cookie? Absolutely not. I do, okay? And I've realized something about my own nutrition. I'm the kind of person who can keep chocolate, Oreos. I can keep that in the house, but I thought I couldn't for years. I thought I was one of those people that if it was in the house, I was just going to go nuts. When I realized and looked at the package and realized how many calories and sugar, et cetera, 1 or 2 Oreos were, or half a bar of chocolate, let's say. I got so excited knowing I could literally have an Oreo every single day of my life if I just had the one. There was something exciting. Like I kind of even thought, oh my God, this is like the Oreo diet, where you get to treat yourself with 1 delicious Oreo, maybe 2, right? I think an Oreo is like 60 or 65 calories per Oreo, maybe 2 is 140, something like that. So is 140 calories, let's say 2 cookies, gonna kill your entire day? No. If you're eating 1,600 calories like me, it's not going to do that. Right? So I have a certain number of reasonable calories that I'm eating. You guys, I'm not eating 12 or 1,300. I'm definitely eating a little bit more than that because that's more doable for me, especially because I'm active. If I'm not crazy about, I'm not going overboard, you guys. Strength training is really important for me and for women, especially as you get older. So I am doing some strength training workouts. I'll tell you more about that in the exercise portion of the video. And I'm doing daily walks, 20 minutes a day, very doable. I do 1 day of rest. So, I probably am not really technically walking, perhaps 1 day a week, but the rest of the time, that's my cardio, is a 20-minute walk. Now, if I'm feeling great and it's beautiful outside and I want to get more steps in, then yeah, but my minimum is 20 minutes. I even got a standing desk, you guys, so I'm now walking on my treadmill during Zoom calls and things like that. So that's just a great way to get a little cardio in. But my nutrition is my focus. That way, as a busy career woman, if I don't have time to get that workout in, that's fine. The most important part for me, which worked for me before, was getting my waters in, plenty of sleep, and my nutrition. So next, let's go get that workout in. I can show you how I've set up my office so you can see how I'm getting those steps in. And I'll show you how I set up my home gym, which is where my 2 pups hang out in their crate when it's crate time. And they get to see their mom doing some crazy moves on her mat, watching a YouTube workout and getting those workouts in. So anyway, you guys, I hope this helped you a little bit. Again, I'll insert some pictures of some of my meals and how tasty they were, but this should give you kind of at least a decent overview of what I'll be doing. So again, I invite you to lose weight with me and to check it out. All right, I'll see you in a little bit upstairs in the office. Okay, let's go on upstairs. I am downstairs in my guest room. Got done with the intro video. You should have already seen, of course, the video about how I break my fast for all this healthy eating. So let's go upstairs and let me show you this setup I have in my office, because this is really a great way for you to be able to get your steps in and again, to make a healthier lifestyle for 2026, whatever your goals are, to make those just a little easier, okay? Who doesn't need a little time management help, a little hack on all that? So yeah, let me bring you in here. So let me start over here, you guys. So this is very makeshift, okay? I took my portable podium and I put it right here because here's my treadmill. This is one of those foldable treadmills. So it's like a walking pad, but it's got the handrails. So I'm just more comfortable with a handrail. So what I did is I've got it all set up here. I love this treadmill. If you want the link, I'll provide it for you. It's literally got a spot for those glass water bottles I told you about. Here's a spot for my Kindles. This is where I would watch my shows right here and go ahead and do my daily 20-minute walk. And then to make things easier for my computer, you see right here, I've got a Bluetooth mouse. So I can literally come on over here, click on anything that I need. Now, I don't have my Bluetooth keyboard because I've got a standing desk I'm getting ready to put together. I'll tell you more about that in a second. But anyway, so let me just use my fingerprint. But basically, earlier this morning, I had a Zoom call. And I was talking to my friend and I said, hey, listen, if this is distracting, I can go sit over here, because in my office, I do have this wonderful seating area right here. This is where I record my podcast. This is where I do most of my work. There's my favorite chair right there to do a little bit of research. But in trying to make getting my steps a little bit more doable, this is just a smart, easy way. And you guys, the treadmills have come down in price. I think altogether this was $186 delivered to my front door, really easy to assemble. Now the standing desk is not so easy. At least not for somebody like me who really can't understand more than 3 steps in a direction. So I'll show that to you in a minute. But if you've got a portable podium or something you could set this on, then you really just need your mouse to maybe click on a Zoom link and at least attend your virtual meetings that way while you're walking. Now, if it's a real important meeting and you really, have to be engaged and maybe the walking looks a little distracting, you don't have to do that. But if it's a little bit more of a casual check-in, you're not doing some formal presentation, then take advantage of that setup. And you guys, I love the setup here in my office because I've got it right here at the windows. I have a beautiful view of our neighborhood. If you're wondering what the heck is that on the wall, you guys, okay, so this is my year at a glance. So instead of putting any artwork on this wall, I just have all of this with a dry eraser marker so I can see my upcoming trips, travel, my upcoming workshops all in a year, quickly. I just love that, you guys. So I just literally cleared it off. I'm getting ready to post a bunch of new dates. And then right here, if you're a dog parent like us, is this not the coolest thing? So this is our doggy's playpen. So literally, I can attend my meetings, I can get my walking in, and the babies can play right there. You'll see them in a minute when we go over to the other room. This was a bedroom, so I kept one twin bed because our oldest granddaughter, Molly Grace, loves spending the night with her Lolly and Pop, so she knows she has this special bed just for her. So again, guys, I converted this beautiful bedroom. Here's our seating area right here. I've actually had clients meeting here. Sometimes I've had the dogs attend our client meeting. So if I have a client who lives here close by, who's local, we literally have sat down together and have had our meetings right here, which is so fun. I think every home office needs a coffee stand. Hello. So here's my coffee bar, you guys. And I love having the option of having a microwave right here. So you might consider that. Oh, let me get that in the shot. So I got a microwave and a single serving coffee. I love inspiring quotes. So this one says, you've got it. You've got this. So, we got to do that. We got to do things that are going to make us get excited about reaching our goals, right? And so then, and I'm the kind of person, I like to sip my coffee. So you guys, if I don't have a microwave up here, I'm going to have to go up and down the stairs, which isn't a bad thing. Obviously, I'd get more steps, but it's so convenient to be able to just reheat my coffee, or if I wanted a snack, I could heat that up in the microwave and I don't have to go downstairs to the kitchen. I've got a bathroom here. The entertainment room is here. We've got another bedroom up here. So I'm really lucky with the amount of space. But again, I'm utilizing it wisely. We're empty nesters, so with the exception of when our children come home for the holidays or a birthday, and then the grandbabies, with that exception, the rest of the time we can utilize this space. And so as I mentioned before, this is where I would have my regular meetings or record, the podcast. I've got my recording equipment there. So anyway, guys, I wanted to kind of show this to you. Oh, by the way, if you like doing monthly goals, I like doing a year at a glance, which is over there. here, but then right here, I've got just the month. So that way I can pull the information from the 12 months and then put it right here. So again, this is just a great way to kind of get your steps in, get your work done. But now let's go take a look at where the real workouts are. Okay, so we're gonna head down the hall, and this fabulous place is also known as our furry children's bedroom. So if you want to see the two cutest girls in the world, I want you to look this way. Are they so cute? I know I'm a little biased because I'm their mother, but this is Madeline. This is Madeline, and this is Roxy. Hi, precious. Are y'all so excited? Are y'all so excited? Can you say hi to YouTube? Can you say hi to YouTube? Madeline and Roxy have both been in other videos, believe me. Oh, they're talking to y'all. They are talking to you guys. And so here's our routine. They get to have a little crate time, a little nap time. So I find these fun videos on YouTube where they can see other dogs and listen to the music and relax. But they also know mom's gonna give them a treat after their nap because that's when she comes up here to work out. So let me show you how I have it set up. I'm gonna have these weights, which you see here. And what I'm using is what I would consider light, medium, and heavy weights. So for me, the light weight would be 5 pounds, the medium weight would be 10 pounds, the heavy weights would be 15 pounds. I also have a yoga block here. I've got lots of booty bands, what they call booty bands. I'm a jazzerciser, so I use my jazzercise bands. They come in different levels. And you put that usually above your knees for different routines, different parts of the routine. And then I find that when I'm really lifting the weights, I kind of like using the weightlifting gloves, so I have that here. Now I have a second pair of weightlifting gloves that I keep in a bag downstairs for when I actually go to the gym or when we're traveling and I have to work out in the hotel. So all the routines I do can be done with just dumbbells, a yoga block, and a booty band. Okay, I find that to be the most helpful, especially if you travel a lot and you don't want to have to rely on the fact that maybe the gym doesn't have the machines you need. Otherwise, you guys, this is it. There's my, oh, let me back up where you can see that. There's my mat. You see that right there? Hang on a second. There's the mat. There's the popcorn machine. Hey, it's sometimes nice to know that you got that popcorn machine to look forward to after your workout. But this is where we watch like some of our movies. If you can see that, it literally says the Hamby Family Theater. Please turn off your cell phones. Here's our piano. So in any case, you guys, I will actually broadcast through Apple TV. So we have Apple TV. So I'm going to mirror my workout. So I literally will stand here, use the mat, and I will work out. The babies literally look at me and go, oh my gosh, what is she doing? It's so funny. Their reactions, they're so used to it now. They just chill. They don't even bark hardly at all. In fact, you can see how quiet they are. They're like, this is so typical. Mom's always talking about something. So anyway, guys, I do like between a 30 and 45-minute routine. Most of the time it's like 35 minutes. It's not crazy. When I do a 45-minute routine, that actually includes the warm up and the cool down. So it's not like 45 minutes hardcore, but it's a lot of great exercises, including your own body weight. It's got some Pilates in there. I was mentioning some of the influencers I love. I love watching their workout videos. So I'm going to give you suggestions of what I love, but find the workouts that you love. What if you love Zumba or dance? What if you love yoga and you would rather do that? Do something though that does include some sort of strength training. And Pilates definitely can be that because you use your own body weight. That's a great way to build those muscles, okay? So that is the setup. And I think the next time you guys are here, I'm hoping to order one of those dumbbell organizers. I would love to have that in here. Right now, as you can tell, I literally am just using 2 of our movie TV trays. So I just have our TV trays back to back, just right next to this little love seat right here. So I can just grab it and set it up and work out. So that is it, you guys. Again, I love doing this upstairs because my husband, when he works from home, He's working from that home office that you saw me film initially in. So if I'm upstairs and he's downstairs, I can do my workout. I can take a Zoom call right here in my office while I'm walking, or seated if I need to film a podcast or another YouTube video, I can do that. And because I'm upstairs and he's downstairs, then, it's not going to interfere with the work that we're having to do, phone calls we're needing to return, things like that. So anyway, I hope that gives you a better explanation of how I am incorporating my healthy lifestyle, not just my nutrition, but my workouts, how I incorporate that. I can't say the word incorporate, I'm so sorry. How I incorporate that into the workday to make it seamless, because we're all such busy professionals, you guys, we really are. So if you have something that's that hard to do, if you don't set yourself up for success at the get-go, you're just not going to do it. And you guys, those dumbbells, those booty bands, that kind of stuff. Now, I got that through Jazzercise, but you can order things like that on Amazon. The dumbbells were not that expensive. The most expensive pair was the 15-pound, just because it's a bigger set. But even that, I think, was maybe $20, $30. It wasn't like hundreds of dollars or anything like that. And it's a one-time investment, okay? And a lot of the research is showing that you need to lift heavier in order to really see those results, especially if you're like me and you really don't want to do more than 30 to 45 minutes. You don't feel like your schedule would really allow you to fit that in 4 times a week. My goal is 4 times a week. Once in a while, obviously, I can't do all 4 days, but I try to make up for that. I make sure that I am resting in between. So I wouldn't do a back-to-back strength training workout. I will have like a walking day or a day of rest in between. So anyway, guys, that's kind of the overall picture. All of that will be included in that free cheat sheet. Remember, if you want to be part of our members, our community, that will get the bonus videos in between, right? Because I'll be releasing videos every 3 months to show you my progress this year. But if you want those bonus videos in between, the before and after pictures, more information about the actual plan that I'm using, recipe ideas, hacks to make this all come together, all of that kind of good stuff, you let me know. Check out those links below and we will be here for you. All right, you guys, well, that takes care of our first video in this series. I hope you love it. We've got lots of ideas for future videos, including a lifestyle series. I'd like to film some vlogs and kind of have you with me, like a day in the life where I'm incorporating work and exercise and fixing those meals, or while I'm traveling and how I handle all that at the hotel and the restaurants. So make sure that you comment below, give me some ideas of what you would really like to see. And then I'm also going to show you how to stay organized. I have recently redone my closet. I still have more organization to do there, but as soon as that's ready to go, I'm going to show you my capsule wardrobe for this season and some ideas on how to really dress professionally and find your style. I am fortunate enough that I have the sweetest women in this state, where actually, even when I travel out of state, I have so many sweet women that will actually come up to me and comment about what I'm wearing, how it all goes together. They even love the fact that my reading glasses match the outfit, match the nails, whatever the case may be. So I'm like, you know what? I want to share some ideas in terms of fashion. I worked in fashion for 5 years in retail and loved every bit of that. I did that in the summers when I was teaching and had the time, since I wasn't working in the summers. And you guys, I absolutely love fashion. That's why you will always see me dressed up. Even when I'm in a workout outfit, as you can tell, I'm still wearing my lashes, I'm still wearing my lipstick. Don't hate on this, people. This is just the way I am. My daughter knows that when my time comes, she needs to put lipstick on me. If she doesn't, I will haunt her. Okay, everybody who knows me knows this is true. So again, you need to find your style, what works for you. But I can tell you that putting a little effort in and getting completely ready for the day, whatever that looks like for you, does increase your productivity. There's lots of reasons why. So we'll talk about that soon. So be on the lookout, you guys, for those videos. Don't forget to check out all those links below. Watch this video next, you guys, and we'll see you in the next video in our Come Lose Weight With Me series. We'll talk to you then.